Hey guys, you're watching JKTV and today I'm here with Paul Tardiff. Paul is working at two web hosting companies called InMotion Hosting and Web Hosting Hub, and basically we teamed up just a few weeks ago. Paul and I will have a discussion on how to find the right web host, what to look out for when you're searching for a new web host for your business, and basically what we'll do is we'll cover all the techie stuff in non-techie words so that you can follow along even if you don't have a background in IT. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you for having me, and hello everyone out there new to the tech world or who is seniored in the tech world. I hope that we can answer some questions for you here at Web Hosting Hub.
So when I'm an online entrepreneur and I'm just starting out, how do I find the right web host for me?
The first thing that I would look for would be look for a company that has the highest uptimes, and by uptimes I mean companies that don't have a lot of outages. Recently, there was a pretty well-known web hosting company, I think it was about 2 days ago, which there's chatter online about them having a nuclear meltdown of their servers. And they're one of the low-cost providers. And that really affects somebody who's new to a business, or even if you do have an existing business online, because those are dollars that you're losing. That is a whole host of issues that you're losing, and so that's what you really need to look at. How secure are their machines? And that goes to your data center, where your data center is located, the access and who has access to your data centers. Because I will say that there are companies out there that share data center space with other companies, which is a risk factor. One, if you have very important or sensitive information on those servers. So you want to know who has physical contact with those servers. Those would be the most important things, in my opinion, that somebody should look for, because at the end of the day, you don't want to have to worry about, oh crap, my website just went down and I'm calling a call center and I've been on hold for 10 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. You get through, and then you can hardly understand the person on the other end of the line, and they can hardly care less about what's going to happen to your website. That's the most important thing, because that's an added stress that you really don't want as a new entrepreneur starting your business. You want to work with a company that is going to, if you need, hold your hand through the process and make sure that your site is going to be secured. You're going to have reliable customer service, and you don't need to stress about it.
So when looking for a web host, there are some limits that people need to watch out for, as you mentioned. Some limits that I have seen is limits of the databases or limits of the WordPress installations. I've seen web hosts where you can only have like 2 WordPress installations, or where you can just have a number of pages in general. Another limit that I've seen is limiting the number of email accounts that people can have on their web hosts. And limits that I've seen are limits in the traffic, in the bandwidth. So these are limits that we need to watch out for.